LeBron, you guys are 9 for your last 9 in closeout games. What does it take to put a team away?
Just got to follow the same game plan. Our coaching staff gonna give us a great game plan. We got to go out and execute it. So we understand that the closeout game is always the toughest, especially on the road, and we've been in this situation before. So we look forward to the challenge.
You mentioned the adjustment after finding out Isaiah would not be playing. It took a game, maybe. Do you feel like you have a handle on what the Celtics will do now?
Well, we're gonna go through some more things this morning. Like I said, they run so many different things. They a lot bit more movement, but it's still a dangerous team. So we look forward to it.
How would you sum up the fight you've seen out of the Celtics and what you're expecting out of them here tonight?
It's the fight that we knew we was gonna have coming into the series.
Ron, you just said it, and we hear it all the time across the league. This fourth win is the toughest to get. What exactly makes the feel of the closeout game different than another playoff game?
It's just the desperation of the opposing team, or whoever the team that's got one life to live, and the pride kicks in even more. You want to try to extend the series, so everything happens, and every possession is even more magnified. So it's a tough game.
Ron, Rich mentioned after Game 4 that you might have been sick in Game 3. Have you been sick this week?
I'll be all right.
Anything else?
LeBron, with that 28 points tonight, you passed an all-time playoff scoring. You haven't necessarily identified yourself as a scorer in the past, but we asked Ty about it. So, well, that just means that he's won, in the postseason. Does that number have any added significance to you?
Well, like I said, I've always told you guys, anytime I'm linked to any other greats, and even the greatest, and Mike, it's just an honor. It's a tribute to what I've been able to do with this game. I'm not a scorer. I don't want to be labeled as a scorer. I can put the ball in the hoop, but I'm a playmaker. I'm a player. Put me on the court, and I find ways to be successful. So, when you talk about scores, you have a lot of great scorers in our league of all time, guys who shot a lot of shots and volume shooters, and scored the ball at a high clip. I'm not one of those guys. I'm a guy who's always got happy and excited of seeing my team successful. And seeing my individual teammates be successful, and that's how I felt in Game 4 with Kyrie doing what he did.
When you talked last summer about chasing the ghost, would becoming the all-time leading scorer in the playoffs, passing Michael, would that be part of that?
Nah, it's just a personal goal of mine. It has nothing to do with passing them in rings, passing them in points, passing them in MVPs. It's just my personal goal to keep me motivated. That's all. You guys are going to have the conversations about who's the greatest of all time and things of that nature. It doesn't matter to me. At the end of the day, it's so funny that the conversation is always talked about in the NBA about who's the greatest, but it's never talked about in the NFL as who's the greatest quarterback. It's just like Marino, Elway, Manning, Brady, all great quarterbacks, and it should be the same for us. We go out and just try to be as great as we can be every night. The comparison of always trying to compare people, either living or still playing or not playing. I think it's great for barbershops, but for me, I'm just trying to put my mark on the game and leave a legacy behind, so I can inspire the next group of kids that want to play the game the right way.
Kyrie has been one of the best peso scorers since he's entered the league. How has he improved in one-on-one situations since you've been his teammate?
How's he proven in one-on-one situation? Oh, he was born to play one-on-one. That's what he do. I think what he's improved more upon is, the feel of the game and taking the time and the score and the possessions and things of that nature, and growing as a point guard and growing as a leader. But the kid was born to play one-on-one. It's not. You have those great one-on-one players in our league history, and he's up there.
We got time for two more. You've spoken highly about just the adjustments Brad Stevens been able to make from day one, but just how many wrinkles do you think he's going to be able to throw at you guys here today?
We don't know, but we just got to be ready. We got to keep the pressure going. We know they're going to be, extremely excited to be back here and try to extend the series. So, but if we play our game as close to 48 minutes, we give ourselves a good chance to win.
Last question.
RJ said you were sick for Game 3. Or is it sick enough to consider not playing?
Never.